what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning everyone and happy Wednesday. You are taking a live look right now from Eagle's Nest over in Vail. You can see a little bit cloudy, not super sunny quite yet, but I think part of that too is that the sun is really starting to rise and set. You know, it's coming up a little later and it's setting a little bit earlier. Welcome to Good Morning Vail. I'm Molly Dewey. I'll be your in-studio host today. We've got, of course, a fantastic show planned for you, and it's going to be me and Ashley just taking you on a fun little adventure this morning. Ashley Prill is going to be over in Vail doing a little hike, and she's always full of crazy facts about all of the things that she's seeing and the things that she's doing, and also about the history of Vail. So be sure to follow along with her, and then I'll of course be here in the studio having plenty of fun myself. Wanted to tell you that despite the fact that it may seem like summer is really coming to a close, it is not. Really, there are so many fun things that are still happening around town. One of which is happening tonight, the Vail Symposium event. If you have not checked out one of their programs, they are really incredible. So tonight, the topic is Stressed is Desserts, spelled backwards, with Brian Luke Seward, a PhD, nationally and internationally renowned as an expert in the field of stress management, mind, body, spirit healing, and corporate health promotion. So he's actually taught at the White House, and he's worked with several Olympic athletes. Really smart guy, and he's going to be sort of talking about, you know, consciousness and mitigating stress and burnout and all of that stuff. So that event is tonight at 5:30 p.m. in Vail at the Grand Hyatt in Vail. So we are actually going to be giving away 2 tickets to that later on in the show. If you are interested, definitely stick around. Another cool thing, Oktoberfest is not over. I was just at the Oktoberfest in Beaver Creek this last weekend, but there are 2 more chances to have a blast at Oktoberfest this coming weekend in Vail Village and then the following weekend in Lion's Head. It's so much fun and it's such a big event, they had to spread it into 2 weekends. You know, if you're into brats and schnitzel and pretzels and beer and fun live polka music, this event is for you. So if you weren't able to make it to Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest last weekend, or maybe you were and you just want more fun, Lion's Head in 2 weeks and then Vail Village this coming weekend. So other fun stuff, like I said, continues to happen around the valley. One of the cool things is
Well, listen, Mol, this is actually, I think it'd be kind of right up your alley. Now, what Molly's not telling you about her Oktoberfest experience in Beaver Creek is that she was out there doing the Oktoberfest shuffle. She was doing some running. And if you are thinking about maybe getting into the sport of triathlon, or maybe you just kind of want to do a little run with your dog, 970 Avon Fest is really cool. It's for professionals, it's for amateurs, and it's all things triathlon. So they have running, cycling, and swimming events, and then they also have some really cool triathlon events. They have 2 days of free concerts. On top of that, kids zones, interactive expo, there's a beer and wine garden, of course, and lawn games and so much more. And that all kicks off this coming Friday, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, on top of that, this Saturday, it's the last Minturn market of the season. It's so hard to believe that we're already saying that. So on September 7th, from 9 to 2, you can head on over to one of the longest running artisan markets in Colorado. It started in 1998, but they have everything from some gourmet foods, gifts, clothing, jewelry, handmade crafts. They also have items for the home, fine art, and of course, a goat petting zoo. What else could you possibly want? And maybe what you want is some great interviews. And today we're going to have Uplift Vail coming into the studio. We'll also have some gorgeous jewelry. We have a look at what's happening with your local weather forecast right after this break. And also, check this out. Hunting season, it's in progress. They're recommending orange vests for getting out on the mountain.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Hey, joining us now, I've got Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, so Eagle County School District, schools in full swing.
Yes.
You have a lot of offerings for the students and also for the teachers. Tell us about it.
We do. So students can use their student ID as their library card. So we partnered with the
nice.
schools, and it hopefully will make it easier for them to come into the libraries and check out the materials that they need.
Just with the ID that they already have, so they don't have to get a library card.
Exactly. So they don't have to worry about two cards, just one.
And then for the teachers, they have full access to all the books without penalties.
That's right. So teachers can come in and get a special teacher card. They can check out up to 40 materials with no late fees.
Oh, great.
And teachers from pre-K all the way up to CMC. So we're trying to accommodate everyone, as well as homeschool teachers. They can also come in and get a teacher card as well.
Love it. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your summer.
Thank you.
All right, Tegan Davis, Eagle Valley Library District. Go to evld.org for more information.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Look at that. Beaver Creek is so pretty, I tell you. It is just, it feels like this totally picturesque, not even real place, but it is here. It is right, really kind of across the street from our TV8 studios, and it is looking like it's going to be pretty nice there, at least this morning. But let's talk about weather. Let's find out what's in store for today. You can see we do have a chance for some rain. So right now is a good chance to get out, is a good opportunity for you to get out there and you know, hike, bike, all your favorite activities before it does start raining potentially this afternoon, a chance for some thunderstorms. The high, however, is going to be about 73 degrees, so it's going to be pretty nice and warm. However, a little bit cooler than it has been the last couple days, which I think should be pretty nice. And then later tonight, we're going to see the lows drop down into the high 40s, and the sun is going to be setting at 7:34. It just keeps getting earlier and earlier. Yesterday, it was setting at 7:36. We're just going to keep creeping up every 2 minutes until later. It's going to be, you know, setting at like 5:30, which is pretty crazy, but it does mean we're getting closer to ski season. Here's what's happening around the I-70 corridor. To the west of us in Eagle, high of 87, 83 Avon, 81 Vail, and then 90 down in Denver. Always a little bit warmer on the Front Range, where they are at 52, 80, you know, a little bit of a lower elevation than we are here. And then here's what's going to happen the next couple days. So we do have a chance, like I said, for some thunderstorms this afternoon. Those are going to carry through into the rest of the week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're going to see those temperatures drop as well. So going to be, you know, a good time to maybe hang out inside, do some of the more fun shopping activities or other fun things inside. That's your local weather. Coming up, we're going to check in with Ashley on Epic Morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thank you, Molly. I'm just taking a short break on my hike this morning. Let me just tell you, it is very warm out here first thing today. Now, I live down valley, and it was 61 degrees when I walked out of my house today at 5:15, and I tell you, it hasn't really cooled off much since then. So it's going to be a very warm start to the morning. Just keep that in mind with some of the light layers you might bring hiking. Now I have my Vail hiking map that I picked up at the base area today. So I'm starting in Vail Village, and we're probably right about there on this map, but we're going to be going up Strawberry Lane, and then we're going to be taking it all the way over here, connecting with Lower Berry Picker, and then coming down all the way into Lion's Head Village, and then I'll connect along the rec path along the river and end up back over here in Vail Village. Now this whole thing is pretty good. It's about a 3-mile loop if you do it that way, and it's not really a whole lot of elevation gain, but you're still going to get a pretty good workout, and it's maybe about just over 1,000 feet in elevation gain in total. But beautiful views on the horizon. I've already seen a couple deer out here first thing this morning, and we are seeing quite a bit of cloud cover. Let me just show you what I'm looking at here on the trail. So cloud cover, a warm morning, not even a hint of a breeze first thing, and a beautiful day nonetheless to get outside and do a little hike. Coming up, you know, we don't have this environment looking the way that it does without some help and without some effort, and that's something that that Vail Resorts puts a lot of effort into the environment and also into the people that create this environment. And coming up, we're going to tell you a little bit about a program that makes us all, I think, pretty proud to be Vail Resorts employees. It's called Epic Promise, so stay tuned.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
There are those who stand forever ready to defend the nation, ready to fight for what matters, no matter what.
Let's go! Get my round in there!
Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
So you guys are seeing Ashley out there. She's over in Vail having a great time and hiking and showing you all of the beauty that really is Vail Mountain. And like she said, it doesn't get that way just by accident, right? It is absolutely an effort by all of the people who work for Vail Resorts and the higher ups. And we, like she said, we really are proud to work for Vail Resorts because of their commitment to the environment. So they have this really cool thing called the Epic Promise Commitment to Zero, which is a pretty cool pledge to reach a zero net operating footprint by 2030. So we've got the first annual Epic Promise Progress Report, really all about how we're doing to reach our emissions, waste, forest, and habitat goals. So wanted to give you the update. There has been the Smart Straw Initiative at all of the food and beverage operations across all of the resorts. So that means that only compostable straws are available upon request. We're replacing single-use wax-lined paper cups with more durable tumblers where there's dishwashing available. Also at Vail Mountain, they have been collecting expired day passes and sending them to e-waste facilities for recycling. And then at a lot of the Vail Resorts mountains, they're also trying to reduce the paper ski maps and ultimately transition over completely to digitized maps. And now that's really just a small piece of what Epic Promise is doing. That just kind of gives you a little bit of an idea. But here in Vail, next week, we've got Epic Promise Day and Epic Promise Week as well, where all of us are going to be, really just trying to think more about ways that we can reduce our carbon footprint and all really contribute to Vail Resorts' amazing efforts to go, really zero, to get to that zero net operating footprint by 2030. So let's learn a little bit more about Epic Promise Commitment to Zero. Thank you.
What would it look like to make an epic promise to our planet? At Vail Resorts, everything we do is driven by the spectacular natural environments that we operate in. The environment is our business and our passion, and it's why we are making a commitment to protect our local natural resources and address the most pressing global environmental challenge. Today, we are setting a goal to achieve a zero net operating footprint by 2030.
It's a commitment to zero net carbon emissions by 2030, zero waste to landfill, and zero operating impact on our forests and habitat.
Since 2008, our existing operations achieved a 19% reduction in energy usage.
Now, we're committing to another 15% improvement in our efficiency.
To make this happen, we're investing $25 million in capital on energy-saving projects.
We're committing to purchasing 100% of our electricity from clean, renewable energy sources.
We'll strive for zero waste by working with our communities, partners, and guests to maximize recycling and composting.
And we'll protect these beautiful places by minimizing the impact of any future development and planting or restoring an acre of forest for every acre of forest that's been displaced.
It's our epic promise to our employees, to the communities in which we work, to our guests, and to our planet. And it's going to require the innovation, passion, and dedication of all of us to get to zero. This is what epic looks like.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Glenwood Hot Springs Resort. A whole new side to water.
Okay, I just had to go ahead and shed my outer layer this morning because it's that warm getting out here first thing. And typically, this time of year, hiking on Vail Mountain and starting to see some of the colors change, it's a lot cooler than this. We had some record-setting temperatures on Monday, and thankfully it's cooled off just a little bit, and hopefully as we get to the very end of the week and into the weekend, we're going to start to actually see those temperatures feeling like fall during the day. Now, today our highs will be reaching into the 70s for the base of both Vail and Beaver Creek. Now, we do have some increasing clouds. We also have a chance of rain in the forecast, so that's good news. We definitely could use some rain. It's been very dry lately. And overnight tonight, our lows once again getting into the upper 40s, and we'll be seeing that sunset just very close to that 7:30 mark. Now, if you're planning on maybe getting out for an adventure, if you're going to be, traveling to come over here to Vail, you'll find those temperatures again in the along the I-70 corridor, just a little bit warmer than what you'll find at the resort. And then down in Eagle and those areas in Glenwood, we'll find those temperatures in the 80s. And then looking ahead in this forecast, we continue to see a good chance of thunderstorms really heading our way for the next 5 days. It looks like Monday is our next very clear day. So keep your fingers crossed that we do have some of that moisture. And, speaking of moisture, if you're looking for a great way to kind of cool off and also maybe heat up a little bit, the Glenwood Hot Springs Pool and Resort is one of the most relaxing, rejuvenating experiences that you could have here in the heart of the Rockies. And you can find them open from 7:30 until 10 p.m. They also have a spa, they have a workout facility, so maybe check them out while you're here in town. Also, we're gonna look at what's going on with our road report. Molly, I gotta leave you with a shot of this beautiful little waterfall right here on Vail Mountain, but my commute was pretty good this morning. How was yours?
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
I'm so glad to hear that Ashley's commute from Eagle over here to Avon and then over to Vail was good. Mine was also, I have a pretty short commute here since I live right here in Avon, but I know that some of you maybe were driving through Edwards yesterday and got stuck. It was a bit of a standstill there for about 45 minutes to an hour in the morning around the 8 o'clock hour. And now that is just something you all really need to be aware of. It's like summer may be coming to an end, but it is still construction season for another couple months here. And that means that especially with school starting up now, I know that was kind of the problem yesterday, we have really got to be vigilant about leaving extra time. So you can see a live shot right now, I-70 looking really nice and clear. So that's really great because yesterday there was a little bit of an accident on I-70 and that was rerouting everyone through Edwards. And so, like I said, really important to just make sure you're leaving yourself extra time still for another 2 months or so here until we see the snow fly. The construction people are still going to be out there. And some of us have loved ones out there working on these projects, myself included. And so not only leave yourself extra time, but be patient and know that they're all just doing the best that they can. They're trying to make our valley a better place to live and for all of us to better enjoy all the things that we love to do here. So, be patient and really be grateful and appreciative for all the work that they're doing to make Eagle County a better place for all of us. So that's a look at your road report. Coming up, we're going to take a quick break and then we'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walk or Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walk or Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
You shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
A couple of minutes ago we were talking about Vail Resort's commitment to zero, and that doesn't really just apply to Vail and to Beaver Creek and to the resorts in our valley. It also spans all of our resorts, which includes Whistler Blackcomb. Now, they joined the Vail Resorts family just a couple years ago. Not only are they leaders within Vail Resorts, but also just in the ski industry period when it comes to sustainability. So they have been named for the 11th year one of Canada's most sustainable employers, or most green employers, which is pretty impressive. And in 2018 alone, they used less electricity than they used in 2005, even though there was an increase, about 30% increase in guest visits. So that's pretty impressive that they're using less electricity than they were, over 10 years ago. And some of the ways that they're doing that is just by, using LED lighting and also some waste reduction programs. And something else that makes Whistler just really special, Whistler Blackcomb, is the amount of snow that they get every year. So over the past 10 years, they have averaged 37.5 feet of snow. That translates to about 465 inches. Now, last year we were so excited to have over 200 inches of snow. So, our 200 inches is an amazing snow year here. For them, on average, 465 inches. Pretty amazing. Now, they also have 270 snow guns, which makes their early and late season conditions spectacular. On top of that, over 8,000 acres to explore. Vail has just over 5,000. So that gives you some perspective. Pretty amazing. And then on top of that, one of the biggest reasons why people like to go to Whistler Blackcomb is for heli skiing. I think maybe all of us would like to do that at some point. And if you've been thinking about it, maybe you're on the fence, maybe this next video will help you decide.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
You are taking a live look from patrol headquarters. It's really starting to look like a pretty nice day. And so, we do have a little bit of rain in the forecast this afternoon and the next couple days. So get out there and take advantage of the fact that it's pretty sunny and really some blue skies right now. You're going to want to get out and do all the things that you love, whether it's play golf or hike or bike. But so let's talk about weather. I'm standing here on the back patio of our TV8 studio, and I've got kind of a light windbreaker on, and that feels really sufficient this morning. And I think I'm not going to need it for a whole lot longer. Ashley's up there in Vail. She already, was able to shed that first layer. But so we're going to see the sunset around 7:34 tonight, and temperatures throughout the day will be mid to high 70s, at least over mid-mountain in Vail. And then depending on where you want to get out and play today, of course you can, hang out in Vail or Beaver Creek, but then also, our sister resorts, Breckenridge and Keystone, have a lot going on over there as well. So this is just kind of gives you a look at what those mid-mountain temperatures are going to be. Really pretty nice, 70 across the board, and then just a little bit cooler in Breckenridge. But like I said, there is a little bit of a chance for some weather this afternoon, a little bit of precipitation. So, head on over to Helly Hansen like I did and put on a nice little windbreaker or a little rain jacket. A lot of times they kind of are the same thing. And so that's just good to have in your back pocket or in your backpack if you're out having fun today, just in case. Coming up, we're going to check in with Ashley. She's got a look at the book report, and I believe at the Spark Studio, so don't go away.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Hey, thank you, Molly. And today the library could be one of those great places for you to be this afternoon if that weather rolls in, and specifically in the Spark Studio. Now, the Spark Studio, what is that all about? That is a way to spark learning, no matter what your age. And it's all about learning by doing. And I don't know about you, but that's certainly how I learn best, if I actually get to do something and then do it repeatedly. And they have some really cool equipment in there, and basically the idea is that they want you to try to figure it out on your own, and then if you just can't get it, the librarians are there on hand to really give you that extra little push to help you figure things out. And this is something that kids as young as 5 can be in there. 5 to 14, you can be there as long as you have adult supervision, and then 15 through 17 as long as you have an adult consent form that's signed. Really easy. And this summer it's in the Gypsum Public Library because they've been renovating the Eagle Public Library, and right now they're in the 4th phase of that construction, so they are almost done with that renovation, which is amazing. You know what else is amazing? Let me just show you my view right now. You see those sun rays off in the distance over the Gore Range? Oh, so beautiful. And actually coming up later on the show, we're going to get more information from Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District about what's happening with that construction in Eagle. Right now, though, we are going to take a quick break, and we have Uplift Vail headed our way.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome back. I'm Molly Dewey here in the studio with my new friends JD and Kirsten from Uplift Vail. How are you both?
Wonderful. How are you?
Awesome. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I know it's like Wednesday. I'm a little thrown about the week, but you guys have some really fun information about an event that's happening this Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay, Uplift Vail. Tell us all about it.
Well, Uplift Vale is a concert series that we've been doing for 6 years now, and it's just a conglomeration of all the churches coming together to put on an amazing night where everyone can come. We have people come from all the way to Grand Junction and Aspen and Steamboat and Summit and even from Denver to gather as one night to rock out and have fun, and it's an amazing night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like so much fun. And so you said it's all the churches. Are they from the Vail Valley? Where are they all from?
Well, the Vail Valley churches do a lot. They all work together, but it's extended beyond that now. So we've got a lot of churches in Summit that are a part of it, and Aspen and Steamboat. And I mean, it's been amazing to see how the churches have just kind of grabbed onto it. And it's really their event. We kind of administrate it, but it's everyone's event. And they come and sometimes they picnic at the park beforehand, or play up at the Ford Fields, or tailgate in the parking lot. And then they come and we rock out and have a blast.
So much fun. And so who is this for? Is it adults, kids, families?
It's for everyone.
Yeah.
So it's from families all the way through. We have a great time. You know, the kids run around on the lawn and have a blast. But we have a special section for junior high and high school kids up in the front. So if they get connected with their youth group or email us at upliftvale.com, their tickets are free. And they come with their youth groups, and they come in and they get the front half of the amphitheater. And so they get, you know, elbows on stage and front row, and it's just really a blast for them to look around and go, oh man, like this is my community, this is a great event. And then all the families and people fill in, and it's super fun.
That community piece is so important, I'm sure. I mean, and what a great way to bring everybody together, and also to get those younger people involved, you know, because I feel like a lot of times too that you know, youth age, teens, a lot of times that's where people kind of fall off. And so what a great way to get them involved.
It is. It's awesome to know, for them to know that they matter, that they belong, that they have a place, that we value them, and but to do it in such a fun way that it's something that they enjoy and they look forward to every year.
That's great. And so we've got some photos up here. Looks like pictures of previous shows. So who is going to be playing this amazing event?
We're really excited. Torrin Wells is going to be there this year. Grammy artist, just incredible. His song Hills and Valleys is just taking off on the Christian charts, and he's like a young Michael Jackson. I mean, he sings, he plays piano, he dances, he's amazing.
So he does it all.
Yeah, and The Young Escape is a brand new band out of California on Capitol Records, and they're huge. They're blowing up, and so they're opening up. It's going to be an awesome, awesome event. So it's going to be amazing night. For sure.
Oh my gosh, it really sounds like it. And so if people want to attend, you know, where's the best way for them to find out more information or buy tickets?
They can go to upliftvale.com, and there's a link that'll get you there. You can also get them through the Ford Amphitheater, but if you go to Uplift Vale, it takes you right there. Super easy.
Amazing. And again, for our viewers, that's this Saturday at Ford Amphitheater.
Saturday.
Yeah. What time? It's at 5:30, and they can show up and grab tickets too. Grab them online if you want to, or just come to the venue and enjoy and have a blast.
Awesome. Well, JD and Kirsten, thanks so much for being
Thanks
here
for
and
having
telling
us.
our viewers all about this very cool event.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we're going to take a quick break and check in with Ashley, so don't go anywhere.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Okay, I just checked my phone to find out what temperature it was, because it is warm for being in the 7 a.m. hour, and my phone says 60 degrees, and I'm probably about at least 8,500, close to 9,000 feet right now on Vail Mountain. So this is very surprising that we have such a warm morning, but hopefully by this afternoon, we're not gonna be seeing those temperatures go above the mid 70s for Vail and also for Avon and for the base of Beaver Creek Village. Now keep in mind that Vail and Beaver Creek Village, they both sit around 8,100 feet. And so that is going to be much cooler in our villages than it will be, let's say, down along I-70 and also also in some of our other Down Valley communities. Now, if you are going to be out and about this evening, temperatures will be in the 40s and our sunset, just so much closer to that 7:30 mark. Now, we do have a chance of moisture in the forecast, and fingers crossed that we actually get it, because that fire danger is definitely very high right now. We could certainly use that moisture to kind of cool things off and also get things nice and damp. And if you're going to be out for a hike today, maybe you're going to be going over to Keystone, where the outlets at Silverthorne is located. You can get off at exit 205 and go to both Keystone and the outlets. You'll find those temperatures in the low 70s and upper 60s, depending on how high at elevation you go. But probably a good idea to bring that rain jacket and get outside nice and early. And looking ahead in our forecast, it appears that we're going to be seeing quite a drop in temperatures, only maybe a high in the 60s by Monday. I don't know about you, but I am ready for it. I am so ready for that to happen. And you know what I'm also really ready for is some of the great deals at the outlets at Silverthorne. Not only do they do 30 to 70% off name brands every single day, but right now, if you head over to J. Crew, up to 60% off the entire store. So I think our buddy Mark Sassy would be very excited about that deal. So outlets at Silverthorne, located right at exit 205. I'll leave you with a shot of Vail Village and I-70 off in the distance.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
This is an ad for a chip so iconic, we don't need a logo. It's the three-sided crunch. You know, that cheesy, spicy, crispy, crunchy, flavor-packed bodega snack that rhymes with, I need those. An ad with no logo? It's another level.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just...
Oh, hey, just scrolling through my Instagram, which I think a lot of us do on a really regular basis, even when we just have 2 minutes, say, between an interview in the studio and a wellness segment, perhaps while we're at work, you know, while we've got some downtime. We're all, I think, a little addicted to our Instagrams. And while that's probably another conversation to have, I wanted to talk to you guys today about, if you are going to really be on Instagram, that the best way to do it is to kind of curate your Instagram feed a little bit so that you are, you know, just really staying aware and using Instagram as a way to maybe think about wellness a little bit more and get you inspired to live a healthier, happier life. So we're going to do a little Instagram makeover today. I wanted to show you some of my favorite accounts to follow that are really fun when you're scrolling through. They provide great insights, you know, whether it's for your mental health, your physical health. So one of my all-time favorites is the Chopra Center, and that's just at Chopra Center is the handle. And they do really great things for your head and for your heart. So this one says, friendly reminder to check you're not holding tension in your body. Let your shoulders drop, unclench your hands and jaw, take a deep breath. Much better. And like, that's just something I need throughout my day. I read that on my Instagram feed and I'm like, Oh, yes, I needed that. I also love Allie Love. She is founder of the Love Squad. She's one of my Peloton cycling instructors. She's so cool. She's just a good energy person, and she's always full of inspirational quotes and advice on how to live a healthy, happy life. So she's at Allie Miss Love. Highly recommend following her because she's just good energy all around. Dr. Mark Hyman is another one who's great. He shares all different kinds of health tips, whether it's about nutrition or getting good sleep or exercise. This was such a great post, I thought, from him about all the good kinds, the best kinds of nuts to be eating and how we should really actually be avoiding peanuts, for example. Which I just learned peanuts have kind of a high mold content, and I'm like a peanut butter girl, so that was a good thing for me to know. Another great one for recipe inspiration, if you want to really be doing some more healthy cooking and really maybe thinking about meal prep, is 40 Aprons. Just at 40 Aprons, they do a lot of Whole30 recipes. They're really just all about clean eating and healthy, easy recipes. And that's really what the key is, right? Is that the recipes need to be easy if we're really going to make them happen. So that's an Instagram makeover for you. I think you should follow all of those people so that when we are kind of aimlessly scrolling, we're maybe getting something good out of the deal. We're maybe thinking about some important things. So that's your wellness tip for the day. Coming up, we have got a watch and win, so don't go anywhere.
You know, Molly, on the same kind of journey of wellness, tonight is a really cool event that's going to be put on by the Vail Symposium. It starts at 6 o'clock at the Grand Hyatt in Vail, and it's going to be put on by Brian Luke Seward. He is a PhD. He has worked on meditation in the White House back in the 90s. He also is an expert for stress management and for mind, body, and spirit healing. And his book is called Stressed is Desserts Spelled Backwards. And I was thinking that he was probably going to be focusing on like how sugar affects your body, but the full title of the book is Stressed is Desserts Spelled Backwards: Rise Above Life's Challenges with Humor, Hope, and Courage. So it sounds like a really just an evening of wellness, right? And we have 2 tickets up for grabs right now. And so what you need to do is get your phone out, and if you can tell us, what's your favorite dessert? Just tell us your favorite dessert. Is it apple pie? Is it chocolate chunk ice cream? Is it chocolate chip cookies, Beaver Creek chocolate chip cookies? Give us a call, tell us your favorite dessert, and you could walk away with 2 tickets to the Vail Symposium tonight at 6 o'clock at the Grand Hyatt in Vail for Stressed as Desserts Spelled Backwards. Okay, keep on calling. Up next, we have a look at your weather.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Stepping up, always take the risk. Don't just watch it. Put your phone down and do it. Drip splash like the ice on the wrist. That's a call I can't miss. Let's do.
you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
You are taking a live look down at the covered bridge in Vail. You can see things are still looking really nice and green. We don't have the leaves starting to change quite yet, but believe me, it is right around the corner. Those aspens are going to start to turn, and they are really pretty stunning. So I'm pretty excited for that. But let's talk about your weather. Just a quick little update on what's happening just all around Eagle County. If we look at that I-70 map to the west of us in Eagle, it's going to be pretty nice and warm, just like it is down in Denver. Those lower elevations are always a little bit warmer than than the temperatures we get here in the Vail Valley. So 87 in Eagle, 83 in Avon, 81 in Vail, and 90 in Denver. But do take note, we've got a chance for some precipitation really across the board throughout all of the Vail Valley and all of Eagle County. That should be happening around this afternoon. We do have a chance for some thunderstorms, and those should be moving through into the next couple of days and really through the weekend. But really, that's a good thing because the wildfire danger right now is pretty high. So a little bit of rain is going to be really, really good for us. And speaking of that, Ashley, she's on a little epic morning right now. She's going to tell you all about the cool things she's doing and also how to really prepare and watch out for wildfires.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thank you, Molly. Now here on the Strawberry Lane Trail at Vail, you can see what a very wet spring and early summer has done. Look at how tall we have all of these wild grasses, right? I mean, this thing is almost as tall as I am, like that. Look at how tall that is. I'm 5'7", so hey. But here's the deal is that, really great, nice moisture was helping to have everything grow early on in the summer, and then we've had weeks and weeks of dry weather. So now these grasses are starting to dry out, and you're starting to see some of these plants start to die and dry out. And so this creates quite the hotbed of fire danger. And especially this time of year, if we have those winds pick up, if we continue to see this dry weather, it's really important that, of course, if you're a homeowner, that you're doing wildfire mitigation, which just means that you clear an open space around your home. Of course, we all love trees, we all love shrubbery, and it's beautiful, and landscaping is gorgeous. But if it's going to be a danger to your home and prevent firefighters from being able to protect it in the case of a wildfire, you want to remove it. And Eagle County did some independent research with a company to kind of identify some of the areas that need to be mitigated. So that's pretty cool that they're being very proactive. And also being proactive is our neighbors to the east, Summit County, that's Breckenridge, Keystone, Copper, and they have enacted some fire danger restrictions right now. They're at a level 1, which basically just means that you need to be extra super careful with any kind of open flames. And that's the case that we haven't necessarily enacted those restrictions here in the Eagle River Valley, but believe me, we need to be really careful. So if you have any plans that involve an open flame, even if it's just grilling, you need to be extra super cautious right now with that. And speaking of wildfire danger, if you're out and about hiking in Vail, what do you do if there's a wildfire? Well, coming up next, we're going to show you exactly what you need to do.
This is a public service announcement for the town of Vail regarding town evacuation policies in the case of an emergency.
Fire evacuation. Please leave your home now.
Effective immediately, emergency officials have issued an evacuation order for all persons. If you are displaced by the evacuation,
When you are alerted of an evacuation, don't panic. If you are on Vail Mountain, you should remain in a Vail Mountain facility. Vail Resort Security is responsible for organizing shelter in mountain buildings or moving people to a safe location. Evacuation by public transportation. Respond to the nearest bus stop. Citizens will then be transported to an evacuation center. Citizens who self-evacuate should indicate they have vacated their residence by displaying a large white object inside their home. They should also turn on the porch light. Bring your pets so they will be taken care of. Safe zone. If residents are unable to evacuate in a wildfire, they should go to a pre-planned safe zone, such as a large field that is clear of brush and far away from trees. West Vail Mall, parking structures, Ford Park Fields, Vail Mountain School Fields, Bighorn Park. Self-evacuation by vehicle. Exit the area or neighborhood in the safest direction. Respond to the predetermined evacuation center, such as the Village Transportation Center. If you or a loved one are functional and access needs and will need a little extra help, you should pre-identify a network of neighbors to help provide the necessary assistance. If they are not able to assist, please call 911 to reach the Vail Police Department or Eagle County Paramedic Services so they can transport you appropriately.
In the event of an emergency evacuation, please follow these simple steps that have been laid out. Have a family and personal plan. It's our goal to ensure that everyone is out of harm's way, both our citizens and guests. Please sign up for ecalert.org for important text messages. For additional information on evacuation plans, please visit vailgov.com or eaglecounty.us. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
If you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dry chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. It's awesome!
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Look at that nice shot from the back patio set up by my man Dylan. He's my camera guy this morning. We've got such a nice view here at our TV8 studio. We're so lucky to live in the beautiful Vail Valley and be here in Avon and in Beaver Creek. Quick little update depending on where you want to get out and play today. Here's what's happening across all of the resorts in both Eagle County and Summit County. So going to be pretty nice here in Vail and Beaver Creek, 70. Thunderstorms possible this afternoon. A little bit cooler over in Breckenridge. Always also a little bit windy over there. Thunderstorms possible both there and in Keystone, where it's going to be also 70. So, you know, that's just a look at, depending on where you want to go today, where you want to get out. have a good time. It's all good. And we have got an amazing second hour of the show for you. The 8 o'clock hour is right around the corner, so refill that coffee cup, get cozy, and don't go anywhere.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vale. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. Your coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Oh, what a beautiful shot from Two Elk this morning. That's at the top of Vail Mountain. The sun is just coming out from behind the clouds. It's hour number 2, and it's a beautiful Wednesday here in the Rocky Mountains. We're so glad that you're here with us. And before I get into what's happening on the show, I'm geeking out really big right now. Look at this right here. You know what that is? That's little bear claws right there, and also over there, and they go all the way up that aspen tree. Oh my gosh, so cool. It's so funny. I've hiked this trail probably, I don't know, at least 100 times, and I've never noticed those before. So I'm noticing new things. And if you want to try something new, this coming weekend, 970 Avon Fest is coming to town. This is all about triathlon. So you can try your hand at running, cycling, swimming, and they also have some events for amateurs and also for professionals. And then on top of that, they have 2 days of free concerts. They have kids zones and interactive expo. They have a beer and wine garden, and then they also have lawn games and so much more. So it's a 3-day festival celebrating endurance sports. It is all coming to Nottingham Park and to Avon. Now also, coming up on Saturday this weekend, it's the last Minturn market of the summertime. It's so hard to believe that we're saying that already, but going on from 9 to 2 o'clock, you can head on over to one of the oldest markets in Colorado. They have been doing this since 1998, so they're celebrating their 21st season this season, and they have just this beautiful, charming little town if you've never been to Minturn before, and then you top it off with some gourmet foods. They have gifts, clothing, jewelry, handmade crafts. They also have items for the home, some fine art. They have a goat petting zoo. My goodness, so cool. And you know, speaking of cool, my girl Molly, I have to tell you, I can't see you when we're doing these shows together. I can hear everything that you're saying, and your wellness tips are they're one of my favorite things about the shows when we work together. I really look forward to them, and I know that when it comes to wellness, that's really a big priority for you. And from what I understand, there's a pretty great way to indulge in your wellness later this evening. Am I right?
Ash, you are so right. I mean, everybody knows I think that wellness is kind of my jam. But I'm so excited about the Vail Symposium event that is happening tonight in Vail at the Grand Hyatt, because it is so up my alley. It's the super cool guy, PhD, Brian Luke Seward. And the topic of tonight is based on his book, which is called Stressed is Desserts, spelled backward. And it's kind of all about consciousness and mind, body, spirit healing and corporate health promotion. And so this is pretty cool. He actually taught mindfulness in the White House back in the 90s, and he's worked with a bunch of different Olympic athletes. And, you know, he's all about really just inspiring and enlightening and entertaining people, and really reminding us all that through it all, stress knows no demographic boundaries, right? We all experience stress on a regular basis. And so this guy, Brian Luke Seward, is really going to help us tonight learn how to manage that stress, which is so crucial to our well-being. Such a huge fan. And we gave some tickets away earlier on the show, so hopefully you're all able to go. Another fun thing happening in the next couple days, we've got 2 Oktoberfests happening in the Vail Valley. The first is this weekend in Vail Village, and then the second is next weekend in Lions Head. But my gosh, these are so much fun. I mean, I just went to the one in Beaver Creek this past Sunday. You know, you get to eat brats, drink beer, pretzels. Not quite my usual wellness routine, right? But my gosh, it's so much fun just every once in a while to do it, to dance to the polka music and the Helmet Fricker Band, watch the Stein lifting competitions. It is absolutely a hoot. If you have not gone, you have to go. And the Vail ones have been rated in the top 10 best Oktoberfest in the country by USA Today. So I highly recommend it. But like Ashley said, we've got a fantastic second hour of this show in store for you today. We'll have a local liquor store stopping by the studio chatting with me. Another watch and win outside TV coming at you. Local weather updates and more. So we are going to take a quick break and then we'll be back with that local weather forecast. Don't go away.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
You are taking a live look at the Eagle County Regional Airport. You can see it's looking a little warm over there, and the camera, you can tell, has got a little bit of moisture on it. I think it was raining over there a little bit earlier, but I know that some of our crew, including Ashley, who came over from Eagle this morning, were saying it was so warm. When they left the house at 5:15 this morning, it was already well above 60 degrees, which is kind of crazy. The temperatures this time of year are sort of all over the place. You know, who really knows what to expect? So it's good to just be prepared and have all your layers and any kind of rain jacket or windbreaker that you might need, especially given that we do have a chance for some rain today. So we're looking at a high of 73 right now. A chance for some rain this afternoon, potential thunderstorms, and that should kind of continue on through the evening. The low is going to be 48. Sun should be setting around 7:34 p.m. and then minimal wind coming in, 5 to 10 miles per hour, nothing too crazy. And then sort of around all of the The I-70 corridor, it's going to be a little bit warmer today in Eagle, as it always is, with them being at a lower elevation. Here in Avon, Mid-Mountain 83, 81 in Vail, and then Denver. Oof. Pushing 90. So the Vail Valley, as always, is the place to be where things are a little bit cooler and we can get a respite from that heat. But like I said, there is going to probably be rain across all of Eagle County today, and that's going to continue through the rest of the week. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, chance for some thunderstorms. Those temperatures are really going to drop over the weekend, so you are definitely going to want to have all those layers with you, like I mentioned. And then into next week as well, that sun should be making more of an appearance on Sunday and especially into Monday, but it's going to stay a little bit cooler. Big thanks to Triumph Mountain Properties for sponsoring the look at this local weather forecast. They are such a great option for property management, luxury rentals. If you're flying into the Eagle County Airport, that might be what you are looking for. Coming up, we're going to take a quick break and then check in with Ashley on Epic Morning.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Okay, I am just having the most epic morning this morning because you know how you can do something 100 times and it just seems like, you know, it's never really going to change. But today, my whole world is kind of being rocked on Strawberry Lane. So recently, I just started discovering some of the bear claw marks that you find in our forests and along some of our trails here in Vail and both Beaver Creek. And you know, we're not the only ones that like to enjoy these trails, right? We have a lot of wildlife that use them too. And so I have been finding these little bear claw marks all over the aspen trees all morning long, which is just so fascinating to me. And they go all the way up there, which is amazing. And you know, a lot of the experts don't know why they necessarily are climbing, except for, you know, it's fun. They can sharpen their nails. And we have black bears here in North America. So we don't typically, well, in Colorado specifically, we don't have grizzlies, which is great news because if you pin a black bear and a grizzly bear together, most likely the grizzly is going to win. Now, black bears typically are more scared of you than you are of them. So if you do encounter one, which is very, you know, possible, you just want to back away slowly. Just want to get out of their way. But some interesting facts that I learned about black bears recently is that they are really good swimmers, and that it's been recorded that one black bear in particular in the Gulf of Mexico, you can also find them in Mexico, but this black bear was recorded swimming 9 miles. 9 miles. For the Ironman athletes, it's like a mile, maybe 2 in the water, and that's Ironman athletes, right? So 9 miles of swimming for a bear, pretty amazing. But it's all brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, and if you love nerding out in the woods the way that I do, they can get you back to doing your nerding out and all the things that you love really quickly. They're experts in their field, and they have been doing this for years and years and years. All right. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. And coming up next, we're going to show you a great place to refuel. And you know, back when this restaurant opened, it was frequented often by President Ford and his First Lady.
Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Introducing a boost to your workout water. Electrolytes meet vitamins B, C, and E. With no artificial sweeteners, this is the new Propel Vitamin Boost.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day, there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
From the mountain to the menu in less than 60 seconds, there's only a few restaurants in Vail that offer a truly ski-in, ski-out experience, and Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head makes the very short list. They offer a fun atmosphere, a great big deck overlooking the ski yard, a jam and opera scene, and a not-so-average bar menu. The kitchen is cranking right now. Let's go inside and see what's on the menu today. We're in the back kitchen with Mikey D from Garfinkel's. Now, Mike, I know Garfinkel's quite well as that big patio overlooking the ski yard, the opera scene inside, and also the great bar food. But you have a lot of dinner items too on the menu.
I do. Steaks, fish, pasta, and we're going to make some bison meatloaf.
Okay, Mike, take us through the steps on the bison meatloaf preparation.
Okay, we're going to start off with 5 pounds of ground bison meat. Then we're going to add our seasonings. Our seasonings are going to be garlic, tarragon, salt, pepper, thyme, and marjoram. Then we're going to add our liquid, and this is a combination of Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, A1 steak sauce, and sriracha.
Oh, that sounds like a good combination. Put that in there.
Absolutely. Then we have chopped onion and chopped parsley. We're going to a cup of each.
Okay.
Then we're going to add 5 whole eggs. We need that for a binder to make sure everything sticks together because bison meatloaf does not have that much fat. Then lastly, we have 2 cups of croutons. We're going to break those up a little bit with our hands. What we use the crouton for is, as the juices of the meatloaf cook, you need something inside the meatloaf to soak them up to retain that flavor.
All right, so you must be getting close to wrapping this one up.
We are. We're close. Now we're ready to set it in its form.
Okay.
But before we do that, being that it's such a lean meat, we want to add some fat. And how we're going to do that is with the great American food, bacon. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bacon and we're going to line the bottom of our pan. You can use the same at home, the same pan as what you would to make, banana bread or zucchini bread or whatever you choose.
Yeah.
But having a good pan is key to good meatloaf. So now we're ready to put the meat in the form.
Yep.
It's pretty easy. It's going to come out in one big ball, like a big meatball.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the key. You got to make sure you hammer it in there with nice and flat. You want to get all the air out or it's going to fall apart. So we're going to put it in the oven like this, 35 minutes, 350 degrees. When it's done, we're going to pull it out. We're going to flip it upside down out of the pan onto this and bake it for another 10 minutes to brown it and give it that nice crust.
Mike, we're in the dining room now. You brought out a bunch more delicious looking food. What do we have in front of us?
Some of the pastas we talk about, like our beef stroganoff, our lobster and shrimp ravioli, an appetizer that we put on this year, which is a burrata, and of course, the last piece of resistance, the meatloaf.
Oh, the bison meatloaf. Hand delivered by James. Look how good that is.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
I bet you these plates go back to the kitchen clean every time, don't they?
Absolutely, every time.
I love it. All right. Thanks for having us into Garfinkel's. If people want to find out more, what would you recommend?
Follow us on our website, www.garsdale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
Once again, thanks for having us. And
you're welcome. Thanks for coming.
All right. This is the Local Dish. This is Garfinkel's in Lion's Head.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
All right, we're going to take a super quick look at the weather. Here's what's in store for the next couple days. Tomorrow through really most of the weekend, we are going to see some afternoon showers. Thunderstorms definitely possible today as well. That's when that's going to be really starting. So don't let it deter you from getting out and having a good time. Just always good to be prepared. You know, have some extra layers with you, have a rain jacket just in case, and also a contingency plan. Ashley mentioned earlier, she was talking about the Spark Studio over at the Eagle Valley Library District in Gypsum. That's a great thing to do if it's raining in the afternoon. You can also you can shop, you can go enjoy some of the amazing restaurants that we feature on the local dish, like the one you just saw at Garfinkel's. Really a lot of cool things to do even when it is not the most ideal weather here in the Vail Valley. So that's a look at your weather. We have got a watch and win coming up. Speaking of doing fun things outside or inside, Ashley's got an outside TV watch and win coming your way.
Oh boy, do I have a watch and win for you this morning. Now, we partnered with Outside Television to bring you the coolest and / warmest prize pack this morning. Not only are we going to give you a TV8 neck gaiter, but we also have some Boost Oxygen, some Super Goop to keep you protected while you're out and about in the environment, and then the big prize that's part of this package is a Patagonia sleeping bag. This is not just your average sleeping bag, it's a hybrid sleeping bag. And some of the features of this sleeping bag, let me just tell you, I really wish that I could win this prize, but I can't, so you're gonna have to. So it's featherweight 100% nylon ripstop liner. It has a durable water repellent finish, so it's gonna keep you nice and dry. It's also got exceptional heat trapping warmth and just seasoned durability and ultra compressibility, which means that if you are one of those lightweight backpackers, this is going to be perfect for you. And if you pair it with a high alpine insulated jacket or a parka, the hybrid sleeping bag becomes an ultralight backcountry sleep system. It also has a custom foot box pattern, which eliminates dead space and bulk, and then it maximizes warmth and also affords some ample room for movement. So you know, if you go camping a lot, if you go backcountry camping a lot, you know that this hybrid sleeping bag is amazing. Now, in order to win, here's what you're going to have to do. Also, excuse me while I get the bee off my camera. Okay, all right, we're gonna keep on moving. All right, give us a call at 970-754-8888. Molly just said it, I just said it. Who did we partner with to bring you this amazing prize package this morning? Who was it that we partnered with to bring you this amazing prize pack? 970-754-8888. It happens to be a TV station, just saying. All right, give us a call and you could walk away with this amazing prize package. Midweek, what a great way to start your Wednesday. So keep on calling.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Cabins Adventure Park. It's awesome!
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together. where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
Welcome back. I'm joined by David Courtney from Beaver Liquors, and we are chatting all things Harvest Party. First of all, how are you, David?
Very good. Good morning.
Good morning. I love your shirt.
Thank you.
It's like
my
such a
purple
great
wine
color.
Shirt. Yeah.
Your purple wine shirt,
Yeah.
yes, because you're going to be telling me all about some wine that I maybe get to be drinking next
Yeah.
Friday.
So a week from this Friday, it is, I believe, our 19th annual Harvest Party. Many people out there that are watching this have attended or have heard about it. So we basically have 12 restaurants that are secretly, all the chefs are competing to have the best dishes that they can possibly. They all know each other. There's a little circle, so they want to try to impress each other. And then along with that, we have 40 different wines that we try to match with each restaurant. So
amazing.
When you walk into the Eaglevale Pavilion, which is where the event is, a week from this Friday, you walk in and you'll see a restaurant, and there'll be 4 or 5 wines that we've chose to go with whatever they're serving.
I see.
And then you just walk around the room. We limit ticket sales to 300, and
Okay.
it sells out every year. The reason we do that first is, I've been to a lot of events, and probably everybody here has too, and sometimes you can't even hear the person that you want to talk to.
So true.
You can't walk around. So we decided, hey, we're just going to make this great for 300 people and go from there. We have live music. We have the famous wine ring toss. You guys have been to a carnival before, but only you get to bring home a bottle of wine.
Yes. Sign me up. Amazing.
And tickets are $50, so you can just get those at Beaver Liquors.
Okay.
And the event, it benefits ECCA, the Eagle County Charter Academy.
Yeah, that's where your kids go, right?
Yeah, exactly. And lots of these restaurants, kids and wine people.
Of course.
So, and we were kind of talking about that. So originally when we started doing the Harvest Party, we did it for the Humane Society. My wife and I, we didn't have any children. We had dogs. And we wanted everybody out here is very animal friendly, hiking, all this stuff that you guys were speaking about this morning.
Yeah.
And then our household kind of changed a little bit.
Right.
So we switched gears. So when you have kids, you need even more wine. So.
That's amazing. Wise words from David Courtney. I absolutely love hearing that. And so it's really fun. I love to hear your thoughts on how it's all these chefs kind of know each other, and it's sort of an informal competition. So does that mean that those of us who attend, we get to be kind of the informal judges?
You do. And actually, a few of them have mentioned, we should have a little contest, because this is a competitive place in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
The Vail Valley, for sure.
And the competition is fierce. I mean, some of the restaurants you mentioned.
Yeah, we have Sweet Basil and Craftsman and Latour and Vin 48, which they've been helping us since the beginning.
So just all really terrible restaurants.
Yes, exactly.
Not
and then
good food.
we have lots of things too. Is like we have Moe's Barbecue, and one of my things is like you shouldn't just pick a bottle of wine when you're making some fancy meal. Have wine with pizza. Have wine with barbecue.
Yes.
And one of the most popular dishes, and he does it every year, Ollie over at Route 6, believe it or not, he does a buffalo meatloaf with a red wine butter sauce.
Yum. See,
he's the first one to run out.
I love a good culinary event and live music, and for a good cause. Doesn't get better than that. So people want to buy those tickets. They stop by Beaver Liquors.
They stop by Beaver Liquors. Just come on in and grab your tickets. You can also call over the phone, and the number will be flashed up there, but it's 949-5040. You still will have to come to the store to pick the tickets up. We won't bring any tickets. And again, the event sells out every year. We're incredibly last minute here. We could sell another 200 tickets on the day of the event.
Wow.
If you were even thinking about coming, just grab your tickets. It's not this, you can't get in ploy.
Okay, guys,
seriously.
I'm going to be getting my ticket today. I want to see all of you there. Thanks so much, David.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we're going to check in with Ashley on that local weather forecast, so don't go away.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
Molly, you guys are making me hungry out here on the trail. I'm just kind of very carefully and gently making my way down Lower Berry Picker right now. And if you want to have your own adventure, they have some culinary aspects to it, is the Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, and they are located right, of course, in Glenwood. Now today our temperatures are going to be in the 70s right here at the base of Vail Mountain and also the base of Beaver Creek Mountain with some increasing clouds. We could also see some thunderstorms on the way. Hopefully that happens. I am really looking forward to some moisture. And we will be seeing our temperatures overnight once again in the 40s for Vail and Beaver Creek. If you're down valley, if you're in Eagle or Gypsum or Edwards, probably going to be a little bit warmer for you in both of those temperature ranges. And speaking of that, there's a difference between the elevation right at the base of both Vail and Beaver Creek, which is why you'll find hotter temperatures along I-70. So for instance, for Eagle today, I have 83 compared to the 73 at the base of Vail Mountain, just because there's over 1,000 feet in elevation difference between the two towns. And then looking ahead in our forecast, I really, really hope that this is exactly what happens, that we have continued moisture really through the weekend. We start to see those temperatures drop, and maybe, just maybe, if we're lucky, by next Monday, we'll see a high of 63. I am so ready for this fall weather. I'm not quite ready for winter just yet, but I'm ready for some cooler temperatures and for that fall to arrive. And again, just a big thank you to Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. They have so many cool rides and adventures for the entire family, and we still have more adventures coming your way. I'm going to leave you with a look at where I am here on Lower Berry Picker. Check this out. That's Lion's Head Village off in the distance.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Right here in the heart of Avon, you're going to find Beaver Liquors. You're going to find the proprietor, David Courtney. David, Beaver Liquors has been here for over 4 decades. Is that correct?
Yeah, 42 years to be exact. It's the oldest business in Avon, actually.
Is it really?
No one's ever lasted this long.
You guys have something for everybody, something to tease and entice their palate, whether it's wine, lots of whiskeys. Tell us what it is that you do here and all your offerings.
So, obviously everybody out there knows that tequilas and bourbons have become this huge thing that people are chasing. So last spring we made our selection much larger. We increased our tequilas by 70 and our bourbons by about 80. And then we incorporate that with our wine cellar, which is right below us here. It's 3,000 square feet. It's 15 feet underground. So it stays naturally cool. Even in August here, even though it doesn't get very warm, it's about 57 degrees downstairs. So
Your Beaver Liquors is packed to the gills with everything. How did you find room for 80 more bottles of whiskey?
We bought more shelves.
Okay. Hey, so one of the other things you guys do here big with your business is your delivery. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we do a huge business with our delivery. You can go to the website, which is beaverliquors.com, or you can just call us, 970-949-5040. And we deliver twice a day, Monday through Saturday at 2 p.m. and at 8 p.m. It's a $100 minimum, otherwise it's a $10 charge, but we all know when you're on a ski vacation, $100 is nothing.
That's basically a bottle of tequila and then some.
Right.
And you're going to get a couple of those for sure. And what's your reach around the valley?
So we deliver valley-wide. You call us, we'll be there. So, all we need is just a little bit of notice. We leave the store at 2 and we leave the store at 8, so we can accommodate you.
Love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
BeaverLiquors.com, right here in the heart of Avon.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I've stopped by an amazing showroom in Avon, Rugs Benedict, and joining me this morning is Mandy Benedict. Good morning, Mandy.
Good morning. Thanks for coming.
One of the things I love about your business is that it's a local business and it's a family business.
It is. We're generation of family, but also just our staff has been here for so long that it feels like a family there as well.
Coming into your store, it's really amazing because you have an incredible selection of wall-to-wall carpeting, area carpets, but also wood flooring.
We do. It's a great place to just come in and explore, get ideas, see some of the new things that are trending, and we try and keep everything very fresh in our showroom.
Well, it's great to see examples, the sample products, but also be able to look at it installed on your floors.
It is. I think that's one of the most beneficial things is not trying to make a decision of what your flooring is going to look like from this little tiny piece, but being able to see a nice big expanse of what it's going to look like so you can visualize what's going to be best for your home.
Well, installing carpeting and flooring, these are big investments, and they also completely change the look of someone's home. How does someone get started at Rugs Benedict?
The best thing to do is just come in and we'll kind of take you through just the whole process of discovery, what's most important, what fits in your budget, what type of traffic you're going to have in your home, and then we can work through all the details and help you out.
Well, tell us some of the considerations when you think about it's wood flooring that I want to go with.
So then you want to kind of be mindful of what type of traffic, if you have big dogs, if you have maybe rental or kids, really heavy traffic, you want to be mindful of the species that you go with. So it's hard on the Jenka scale and will kind of stand the test of time. And then different color options depending on, if you have light dogs and, different things like that. So we can really help keep in mind the durability.
Right, and so what are some of the wood species that you're using a lot up here, and what are some of the colors you're using a lot up here?
The European oak is very popular, and I would say the natural colors are things that we're doing quite a bit of, but the grays are popular as well.
And what about the size of planking? I know that changes, trend-wise, but is there something timeless that you particularly like?
7-inch is probably the most kind of timeless and thing that we do consistently, but just really depending on the space in the home, we go up to 16 inches wide or down to 3, but for the most part, probably 80% of the jobs we do are 7-inch plank.
And you were mentioning, hardness in terms of traffic, but I think doesn't dryness also figure into the type of flooring you want to put in, the type of wood you want to select for your home up here?
Absolutely. The construction of the wood is really important, and then the way that it's acclimated is also very important.
So when someone's starting along this journey, my understanding is that your salespeople are more than just salespeople. They're designers, but you can also come out and measure people's homes.
We do. We'll come out with our installation manager and help really discover what's going to look most beautiful in your space and create just a perfect end product.
The installation is critical, and my understanding is you guys have really some of the best installers in the Valley.
We do. We have a lifetime installation warranty on everything we do. They're all employee installers. They've worked for us for years. They're highly trained, and I literally get phone calls every day just thanking us so much for how amazing they are.
Well, if someone wants to stop by and get started on a flooring journey, remind them where they can find you and when they can come by.
Sure. We're in Avon at the corner of Nottingham and Metcalf, the base of Wildridge, and we're here 9 to 5:30 Monday through Saturday. They can come anytime and just kind of explore, start the process. We do free estimates, and we make it all just very easy and make sure we hit all your needs.
Mandy, it was great talking with you today. Thanks for bringing us by.
Yeah, thanks for coming over.
Stay tuned. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Now what you're looking at right here is a live shot from Beaver Run in Breckenridge. It's one of the kind of like a mini base area, and actually it's my old stomping grounds. I used to teach snowboarding right over there, so love some Breckenridge. And if you're looking for some very cool temperatures compared to what we've been seeing in Eagle and in Gypsum lately, Breckenridge might be a good day for might be a good trip for you today. Now we'll be seeing our highs here at the base of Vail Mountain in the low 70s, but we're also going to be seeing those overnight lows back in the 40s, so kind of similar to what we've been seeing recently, a little bit cooler. But if you're going to be going over to Breckenridge to maybe do a hike and get above tree line, ooh, it's going to cool down really quickly, and we'll be seeing those mid-mountain temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s. It's going to be nice and cool over in Breck today, but we do have a good chance of seeing an afternoon thunderstorm, so just be aware of that. You want to make sure you bring a rain jacket with you no matter where your adventures might be taking you. And if we do have that thunderstorm rolling in, maybe you want to head on over to one of our local libraries, and we have more information about how you can do just that right after the break.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor and let us put you in the spirits.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
When your energy is spent, but there's so much more you want to do. New Starbucks Triple Shot Energy. 225 milligrams of caffeine for the energy to do what matters to you. What gives you energy?
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
I am here in the studio with my good friend Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District. Tegan, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm loving this red leather jacket.
Oh, thank you.
On.
It's fun.
It's fun now that we're kind of moving into fall. We can do jackets again.
For sure.
But so with fall, that means that you guys have really a lot going on at, across the libraries, but one in particular.
Yes, the Eagle Public Library. We are getting so close to our grand opening. We're wrapping up the project, which means next week on September 9th, we're actually going to close the whole entire building so they can just wrap up everything on the inside. And we're opening up a pop-up library courtesy of Eagle County in their building just across the street from the public library. They have given us a space to provide services within the building.
So fantastic. Yeah. So it's kind of one of those things where, I know you guys are going to be closed for a week, just really getting everything all ready to go because you've been working so hard all summer. It's going to be more than a week.
It's more than a week.
3 weeks?
3 to 4 weeks at the
3 to 4 weeks.
Yes.
Okay. But so during that time period, I could still go online, reserve books, things like that, and then just go pick them up at the pop-up library.
Yes. So we can
Fantastic.
still provide some services, and you can drop off books at the book drop or at the pop-up library. If you need to use a computer and free Wi-Fi, we also are going to be checking out some laptops at the pop-up library, so you can stay within the building, pop on the computer if you need to. You can browse some. We have a very limited collection that you can browse, but we're still trying to be able to provide some services while we're closed.
Amazing. You guys do such a good job. And
Oh,
so
thank you.
tell us a little bit about, what we can expect from this brand new Eagle Library.
Well, a whole new children's section with a storytime room, and I need to mention that we also are going to be doing storytime around town while we're closed.
Okay.
So you can find our children's librarians at the Brush Creek studio as well as Yeti. So thank you for the Town of Eagle and Yetis for again giving us space so we could still host storytime.
So great.
And then up top, so we got storytime room, new pop-out room. We're going to have up top on the second floor, reading terrace and a whole new adult area. Local history got a bigger expansion.
Oh my gosh, and we've got some pictures up that sort of give us a little bit of a sneak peek.
I was trying.
Oh my God, it's going to be really a fantastic space.
The view from up top is amazing. It's really nice to see Eagle from that perspective and just have that reading space for everyone.
Yeah, oh, so fun. And then what else, is going on around some of the other libraries that people should know about?
Reading Buddies is going to kick off, so that's where we pair teens with early elementary students.
I love that program.
Yes, it's so cute, and they help them with their reading skills. So our fall program is going to kick off at the end of September. So if anyone is interested, whether you're a little buddy, first through third, or a big buddy, 9th through 12th, hop on our website, evld.org, and pick up an application and turn it in.
Amazing. Yeah. So great. And so, really, that's kind of the gist of all the things. If people want to, check out stuff from the Eagle Library, they can do it at the pop-up starting next Monday.
Yes,
for a couple weeks, maybe a month.
Hopefully, a couple weeks would be great, but let's just say a month,
yes,
just in case.
Yeah. And then they'll be able to really take advantage of this fantastic new space.
Long time coming. We're so excited.
Fun. And again, what is your website for our viewers?
evld.org.
Amazing, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, coming up, we are going to take a quick break, and then I will be showing you a look at that local weather forecast. So don't go anywhere.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Would you look at that? That is a live shot right now at the legendary Back Bowls in Vail. And I gotta say, it's of course looking really nice, really pretty, very sunny and green back there. But I see this shot and it makes me so excited for ski season, which is really right around the corner. So we're gonna wanna make the most and take advantage of some warmer weather while we can, and then get excited to, do a little skiing, a little snowboarding, because it's going to be here before we know it. So really quickly, just wanted to show you what's in store the next couple days. We are going to have those warmer temperatures like I mentioned, but we do have some rain coming your way. So prepare accordingly. It's going to start this afternoon, chance for some thunderstorms, and then kind of moving through the rest of the week into Saturday. That should sort of stop on Sunday is what we're looking at, and then moving into really nice and sunny weather on Monday, but with much cooler temperatures. So that's a quick look at your 5-day forecast coming up. And Ashley is doing, a little epic morning fun over in Vail, and she's going to tell you all the fun things you can do outside and really how to do them even if it's going to be a little rainy.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vale Village.
Well, the main key, Molly, is that you have to have the right gear. I have a friend that likes to say, there's no such thing as bad weather. It's just bad clothing. And if you want to get the right gear for rain, for sun, for snow, Christie Sports is where you need to go. They have 3 different locations that are open this summertime. One of them right here in Westvale, and they have some really great deals. And their customer service is they're just so good at what they do. It's amazing. Now, I have concluded my hike from Strawberry Lane over to Lower Berry Picker, and it ends with this fantastic experience just walking across the bridge over Gore Creek. And it always it piques my curiosity about why things are named what they are. And Gore Creek is named after an Irish lord, Lord Gore, also the Gore Range. And you're going to find that name all over the Vale Valley. Now, Lord Gore, he was a very eccentric guy. He was very, very wealthy, and he came out on hunting expeditions in the 1800s. And basically what he did was he decimated a lot of animals. And from what I understand, he just left them. Just wanted to kill him and just left him. So not exactly the best guy, right? On top of that, he traveled very heavy. I think a lot of us worry about our packing styles. Well, he had a brass knobbed bed. He had a big carpet that they would have to put down to put the brass bed on. And then my favorite thing that he did that I think is also so gross is that he would travel with a fur-lined toilet seat. But think about that. Not only, I get, keep the tushy nice and warm when you're in the Rocky Mountains, but with the health practices in the 1800s, having a fur-lined toilet, But what's really beautiful is the creek that's named after him. And here it is right now running through Lions Head Village. An absolutely beautiful morning to get outside. And if you need to get geared up, maybe not geared up for having a fur-lined toilet seat, but for snowboard gear, for ski gear, for bikes, for anything you need, head on over to Christie Sports.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
So I know Ashley's chatting all about, really gearing up and how Christie Sports is a great way to do that. But this is my kind of gearing up, right? I like all things jewelry, all things sparkly. Carol Giuliani always delivers from Lions Head Jewelers. How are you, Carol?
Good, thank you.
So what have you brought for me today?
Well, today I've brought aquamarine and morganite. Aquamarine and morganite are soft colored stones, so they're easy to wear and they go with everything. And first of all, we have the aquamarine, which is a soft pale blue, actually aqua in color.
Right, it's a really beautiful color.
Mm-hmm. And it's a cool color, so it's oftentimes set in white gold. This is a lovely over 25 karat aquamarine pendant with diamonds.
Wow. Just, a little flare.
Yeah, it's gorgeous on. And then we have the matching earrings. And then this absolutely beautiful aquamarine ring.
Wow, that's a honker.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right here we have morganite. So morganite is a soft pinkish to peach colored stone, and it's oftentimes set in rose gold, as we see here.
Yeah, so I've never seen this stone before, but it's a really stunning color.
It's actually quite popular now. It was named after the famous banker J.P. Morgan at the turn of the century, 1900s. He was an important gem collector. And it was very popular and popular again. This stone here, the pendant, shows more of the pinkish tones.
Yeah.
And then the ring actually shows more of the peachy hues.
I love that ring. That's really something.
Beautiful. And then the bracelet, tennis style bracelet with morganite, really lovely.
And a really great cut on that, the shape of those stones are really great.
Yeah, it really sparkles on. The nice thing about aquamarine and morganite is they're very strong stones, durable. They measure almost 8 on the Mohs scale of hardness, so they're suitable to wear every day, just like diamonds.
Perfect.
In fact, they are being used, those people who are going non-traditional with their diamonds wedding rings nowadays, instead of diamonds, they're choosing other stones. And aquamarine and morganite are very strong, and they're both very popular and excellent choices for engagement rings.
I love it. And then quickly we have this other kind of fun piece down here.
Jörg Heinz out of Germany. They're one of the first companies to become very innovative, make jewelry that does things, that changes. So we have their magic pendant, 18 karat solid gold with a diamond center stone, and like magic, it becomes diamond pave.
Flips. How fun.
And then you can actually turn it around and wear it like that for a different look.
So versatile.
So 3-in-1.
Fantastic.
And I love the ring. Again, in 18 karat gold, beautiful diamond center stone, diamonds around. And
it flips too.
It becomes a beautiful Tahitian pearl ring.
So unique. And so if people want to come see this stuff at either Lion's Head, I know you also have the Lamina location. Tell us where they can find you and your store hours.
Well, our hours are from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. And in Lion's Head, up the steps from the Arabelle Plaza, right next to Montauk. And then in Vail Village, right across on the corner right across from Solaris Plaza.
Yes, perfect. Well, so much fun always to have you on the show, Carol. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, we are going to tell you all of the fun things in store for the show tomorrow. And I'm going to hang out with Carol here and maybe try on some of this fun jewelry.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and Ashley this morning. I know we just have so much fun when we do these mornings together, and I wish that we could actually be physically in the studio together, but it's fun to kind of hop back and forth, and I always love hearing all of the fun facts and little anecdotes and stories that Ashley has on her epic mornings. They are just too much fun. But so we, of course, have another great show in store for you tomorrow, as always. So we are going to be live in Beaver Creek doing a little rejuvenation and relaxation at the Spa on Jolly in Beaver Creek, which is going to be really fun. We're also going to be indulging in one of Beaver Creek's fine dining experiences at Splendido. Hike, Wine, and Dine will be in the studio. Sarah Cassidy of Major League Triathlon is going to be stopping by. So it's going to be great. We'll see you here 7 to 9.